definitely gonna be a long tutorial and you're gonna watch it. All of it. Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki WM and I make beauty and lifestyle content. If you're new, welcome. I hope you subscribe. If you're an OG, welcome back. Today I have for you guys a Valentine's Day inspired makeup look, makeup tutorial, the whole shebang. But of course the eyeshadow is the main character. I really like the way it came out. So yeah, please stay tuned and watch how I do it, and I hope you try it too. Okay, yeah, Sanmonan. Hi guys. What time is it now? It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and your girl is about to start filming content because I'm crazy. Anyways, so I'm filming right now because the situation. I didn't get a chance to film during the day, so, and I need to get this content done because your girl needs to be consistent, you see. So I'm committed to the job. So yeah, it's 2 a.m. and I'm filming. So I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day inspired look. It's gonna be soft and sultry but pretty, you know, pretty. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, okay, as usual, prime. Why am I speaking Zulu? Nisungula prime. Ne, ntola prime. Imagine if I actually did an entire video in Tsonga. Ooh. I'd probably struggle with a few words because, like, what do you call a primer in Tsonga? Anyway, yeah. Mara, you guys okay? Ni right, ni relevant. I'm gonna try to be, what was there? I'm gonna try to be as audible as I can because apparently I was not audible in my last makeup tutorial. Not the last one, the green eyeshadow tutorial one. If you haven't watched it, what's your problem? Exactly. No, explain. What's your problem? Go watch it, please. And if you haven't subscribed at this point in time, again, what is your problem? Just explain that one to me. 5 marks. Yeah. So subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe, tell your friends to like. You know, you share the video, you support the girls. Support the girls because they're doing the right thing. Exactly. So right now I'm gonna put on the foundation. Obviously it's even finished. It's almost finished because I really use the heel out of this foundation here. Like, it's just that good. It's that good. Yeah, when I can't get further, I almost put it on my forehead. I forgot. I don't put foundation on my forehead. What I do is just use the leftovers. But anyways, I hope Nengiza, really. I can't wait till I get like proper equipment, like a camera or microphone or lighting. Yeah, foundation brush. No, I need to stop speaking Zulu. What's wrong with me? Okay, foundation brush. Obviously, I always use this one. What is this? I always use this angled brush. No. Yeah.
Listen, y'all. These kids want to act up in school, want to go to school and embarrass you, want to make like they got no home training. So I told my son, don't go to school embarrass me no more. I take care of you, son. I give you anything you want. I discipline you. But you're gonna embarrass me like this? No, so now I'm gonna cut his hair, send him to school with a bald head.
I really wanna go through the skin part really quickly because that's not the focal point. So in Zotata, I'm gonna take my LA GoPro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. I'm gonna add it right in my inner corner.
I will ever in my life ever humiliate my own DNA on a social media network. I've seen a lot of parents do that, and it actually made me cry. Humiliation can cause suicide and depression. Come on, I'm 26 and I know better than that. Come on, y'all. I do not respect that. Everybody have their own opinion. The people that might get mad with this video is the people that probably already embarrassed their child. You can discipline your child in their room. Take something away from them. If they act up, well, my sons, if they act up, I'm like, son, you can't play the game today. They act up again, I'm gonna say, son, you gonna
Okay,
read a book
so I'm
all
gonna
day,
grab
you can't watch TV.
the darkest shade from this concealer palette by Beauty Treats, and no contour. Nazo. There we go. I really love this for my forehead. Like, actually, I just love it for my contour because it's literally perfect. And before I move on, I'm gonna share my nose contour quickly with this powder. I usually prefer to do nose contour with powder because it's easier to blend.
Like, we living in a society now where people want to record how they discipline their child. Since when? What goes on in home should stay in home. And I cannot believe y'all, I'm 26 and all y'all 35 plus probably, the videos I done seen. And it's unbelievable. It's heartbreaking. But God bless y'all though. Y'all have a nice day.
Do you love me, Matthew?
I do.
Honestly?
Yes. Secretly, but honestly.
No more secrets.
I'm then gonna take my lipstick from Scarlet Hill so that I can create a blush. I'm adding a little bit more because the pink will be really on theme, because after all, I'm doing a Valentine's look, so I want that extra blush to come through. I'm usually not a fan of blush, so I usually do like very, very minimal blush, but and make sure it blends so that the contour, the highlights, and the blush, it blends. And the face powder that I use at the end, make sure that all of that blends. I'm gonna take this brush, this typical fluffy brush, and my Maybelline Fit Me matte polish powder in the shade, I'm sure it's caramel, it's 350 caramel, the typical one. So tap. I'm quickly gonna do brows. Oh my word, my camera is slanted. I'm quickly gonna do brows off camera and then we'll come back to the main character, the eyeshadow. So yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm not really happy with my brows. They're not giving. Moving on, I'm going to take my LA Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain and just add a little bit more, a little bit there, just to add a eyeshadow base. I already have concealer on, but I feel like I want my eyelids to be brighter, so I'm gonna add more. Right, now that the base is done, I'm gonna move on to eyeshadow. Finally, the centerpiece, the main character of the whole shebang. Okay, so I'm first gonna go in with this dark shade right there, just to create the base. I really don't know what I'm doing, but Caesar Bon. I definitely know that I'm doing a cut crease, because you know your girl, she loves a cut crease moment. What I don't want to do though is like red. Like when people think Valentine's, they automatically think red, and then I'm not on that today. I feel like doing this, and I'm gonna do what I feel like doing. You see how the pigmentation is like much better when you have like an eyeshadow base on, when you have concealer on your eye, I mean. When I put eyeshadow on like my crease, I really have to raise my eyebrows up so that I can get in that area. So I'm gonna keep packing this. As some of you may already know, that a cut crease has me on a chokehold, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Also because I want to use a shimmer, so I want to make sure that it really comes through. So I'm gonna take my LA Pro Conceal, of course, in the shade Porcelain. Usually I'd use this one, the Smudge Perfecting Concealer in the shade Ivory, but I just feel like using this one today. So in here, I take my concealer and this tiny brush. Not too much though, but also enough. And then I'm gonna put it right there. Look up. You see that line right there? That's where my thing is gonna end. But I wanted to cut it a bit lower. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, it's fine, I'll fix it after. So I wanna cut it really low. It's not cutting. The cut crease is not cutting. Okay, I just had to take it that high because it would be really weird to fix. going higher. I think it's just because that I'm using an angled brush, so that's fine. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm gonna cut the other side. Okay, I think that's fine. This one is a bit more rounded. Let me fix this one. This eye is always problematic. Always. Always. Just gonna add a bit of concealer in the inner eye. In the inner corner, I meant to say, just to make it a bit more simple when I add inner corner highlight. And then I'm just gonna wait for that to dry up a bit so it can be tacky when I put on the shimmer. Actually, while I let it dry, I think I'm gonna do my lower lash line. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm gonna grab this tiny brush. It's actually a lip brush, but I use it for my lower lash line because again, it gives me more control. So I'm gonna go into this palette, my day one, this palette called Closer Pretty that I bought at the Makulas. Anyways, so I'm gonna take the shade Bubbly. I hope you can see it. I'm gonna take the shade Bubbly. I really like this. This is my favorite shade in this palette. I've used it a lot. I'm gonna go in with that shade on my lower lash line. Okay. I'm using a mirror like down here, that's why I'm looking down.
As time goes by.
Okay, now that the lower lash line is done, I think the concealer is dry. It's a bit more tacky, so I'm gonna go in with the shimmers. So the first shimmer I'm gonna use is this one called Orb. Yeah, I hope you see it. Orb in this palette. It's so weird. Okay, actually, I think let me use this in the middle. Oh, look how pretty that is. Exactly. I'm gonna go in with it in the middle, and then I use another shimmer I'll show you guys just now. This side, and then inside I'll use a lighter one. Ooh, that is really, really pretty. I'm gonna use Burst, which is right next to Orb. I hope. Hey, oh my word. Okay. You see what I mean? It blends now. Okay, so I'm gonna grab another shimmer from another palette. I'm gonna grab this really pretty pink. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm like at the same time blending it into the other shimmer that I use, so that it's like a gradient and not just like 3 separate colors. I'm gonna add this shimmer right there into my inner corners. Okay, it definitely says Valentine's Day. Alright guys, that is the final look. I went ahead and added a bit of black liner at the bottom and some highlights, mascara of course. But yeah, that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and I hope you guys try it as well. And I hope you guys watch the entire video because it really helps when you watch most of the video or the whole video. And if you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share the video so that everybody knows about it. And if you haven't subscribed, something must be wrong. Please subscribe, it's free. But anyways guys, that is the end of the video. I'll see you guys on my next video.